Welcome back to my Let's Play of Cook Serve Delicious. Currently with a 2-star restaurant, the second day of a 2-star restaurant. I bought sushi and put it on the menu. No, I didn't. That's good. Glad I checked that, otherwise I'd have felt like an idiot. I thought I bought sushi. I did buy sushi. It's there. I was expecting it on the second page. So okay, it pushed hash browns down there, and as you can see with the 2-star restaurant, corn dogs and pretzels are no longer available to be served, which is if you're going for the American food pin. They're the ones you should have served in the earlier restaurants, on the 1-star and no-star restaurants, as they're easy American foods to do, whereas doing the hamburgers and whatever other qualifies as American food, possibly the fried chicken and the fries, I forget. There are people who have put lists up on Steam community pages, etc., to label which is which. But the corn dog and the pretzel are American foods, but I can no longer serve them, so if I was going for that pin, I'd have to do more complex foods. But anyway, we have the fish in the daily special slot. We have sushi, which is new, which is not that expensive to buy because it's not upgraded. And that's about everything. There are no bets, there are no extra events, so onwards with day 40. And I need 20 combos. Oh, there was a Crazy Dave bet. I need 20 combos and I had to have beer on the menu, which I always have. I'd forgotten about that, and here's the first sushi order, which is 2 E's, 3 rows, 2 toros, and 1 tuna. And if you get any part of the order wrong, it's considered a bad order rather than an average order. I'll do the fish just to get it cooking whilst I do the next sushi. And it varies the amount of each one for a variety of menus. There are always 8. So if you do the first, in this case 3, then the last lot are tuna. Certainly at this level anyway. After it's upgraded, I don't know. I can't think of remember off the top of my head of what it then changes to, but at the basic level, but you do the first 3, get the right amounts, and then just fill the rest out with tuna. It's not particularly difficult, but it is slightly different from anything you've done up to this point. I seem to be serving a lot of beer. And my nose itches. Not that that makes any difference to you guys whatsoever, but when your nose itches you have to scratch it, which means taking your left hand off the keyboard, which slows you down. 2 E's, 2 R's, 2 T's, and 2 tuna. Cheese, POMG, and like I think I mentioned in the last video, because this is only the second day of having a 2-star restaurant, my muscle memory / brain is not used to having a 6th prep station yet, so occasionally I have to stop and think. A couple more days of this and my muscle memory will be able to deal with that without a problem. Which is, again, so they give you 20 days to get used to the speed of each restaurant. I've never needed 20 days, normally after 4 or 5 I've caught up with the speed I need, and as it gets harder you tend to be more judicious with the food you put on your menu to make sure that you don't have really complex foods that require really fast service. people are suddenly in a desire for coffee. Well, whatever floats their boat, I guess. And as I think I mentioned in one of the previous videos, today is the second day of the start of the NFL playoffs, and my team, the Raiders, I say my team, I don't own it, I just support it. Oh, Ro and Tora, I almost put tuna on the end there. Got defeated yesterday, and the other team I wanted to win yesterday also lost. Which makes me really successful at picking teams. Who was it? Detroit was the other one that I wanted to win. Today it is the Dolphins against the Steelers. I'd like the Dolphins to win that one because I don't like the Steelers. And then it's the Giants at the Packers, and I'm kind of ambivalent about that one. Probably prefer the Giants to win, maybe, but I'm not really sure. So I'm pretty much neutral on that one. Oh, I seem to be going through a spate of cooking fish. Oh good, variety, a salad. And more tuna. And as you actually notice, they seem to do a good job of changing the variety of each type of each type of sushi that you actually need each time, which I think they did very well for that. It certainly adds some required thought to your serving of sushi. 2E, 3R, 2 T's and a tuna. Number 3, 5 E's. And that's not ecstasy, just in case you're thinking while I say it. All of those sushis were different requirements. Hence, you have to pay attention when you're serving sushi. Well, you don't have to, you can just do bad orders. Again, it's not catastrophic, it's not like you get shot if you do a bad order. It just costs you money. Well, it costs you buzz, which will essentially cost you money, and also blow out a perfect day if you have one of those going. But again, no one's going to take you out into the car park and beat you with a baseball bat just because you've got an order wrong in a computer game. Although I think that would add more incentive to people to improve at computer games, myself included, if I was under threat of being beaten with a baseball bat. And I got 80 orders today, which is quite a large number. Still managed to win the bet and achieve a perfect day. But excuse me, I'm about to have a coughing fit. But the income of the day was only $778 because sushi is not that expensive. Whereas if I have chicken and fish on the menu, then at $15 a pop rather than $8 for sushi, I would have made more money. And this is there was an earlier email on one of the earlier episodes saying there is dating. This is the dating email. Ready to meet some people who share similar interests in cuisine and fine dining? Then you've enrolled in the right dating website. This is Cook for Love, a program that partners up fantastic cooks with salivating diners. You have chosen category chef looking for love. I didn't choose any of this, to be honest. They're doing it to me. But they say I have chosen category chef for love. So you'll receive emails from people looking for delicious dishes and romance. Please choose an option below and watch your inbox for love letters. Well, I want to date women. I can now upgrade the nachos. Tax return gave me $50 more. Perfect day. Beat Crazy Dave's bet. So I've got 1800. Psychic. No idea what the hell that word is meant to say. I can reduce. Yeah, I can reduce visit. We are very proud to present Psychics I Can Read You in the 20th Floor Lounge all day next Monday. If you're missing someone terribly, Psychic I Can Read You is the person to help, for he can get in touch with any of your family members or friends who have passed on. Really? If you want to participate, please fill out the following questionnaires and send it back to this email by this Thursday at 3:33. Why not 6:66? Sign of the devil. That's half the devil. Please also put in whatever donation you wish, $5 or more, in my inbox for him, because I'm the organizer of the event and therefore taking his payment. For getting in touch with the deceased is hard work, for which you should pay the Grand Master of Shishery, because that's not psychology or anything else. Your name, departed's name, gender and full birthday, date of departed's departure, fond memories you have of the departed. They seem to be going overboard with the word departed or versions thereof. Any nicknames you or the departed called each other, full information on any pets the departed had. Yeah, fill in all that, and the guy has absolutely no need to actually do any research on you and fake the fact he's talking to the dead, because you've given him all the information he needs up front. But it was an interesting spam, I will give it that. And if I had a spam filter, I wouldn't have seen that. But there you go. Anyway, right, what's the random bet? Yeah, it's got nachos involved. I hate nachos. Not doing it. Okay, so I need to upgrade 2 more foods, but I'm not probably, it depends what's on the specialty foods menu that I can afford to buy. I can't afford lobsters. I could afford banana fritters, banana foster. Can't quite afford shish kebab. I could afford stacked enchilada. Well, as I can't afford lobster, which is the next one I want, I can't remember this one, so I'll give it a quick try out before I do day 41. See what it's actually like. One delicious dish, pan to get hot with butter and sugar before placing the bananas. Wait for the pan to get hot. With butter and sugar. So you put butter and sugar in, B and S. Wait for the pan to get hot. Add the bananas, I guess, and then cook it. At least that's the way it appears to be. Yes, that seemed to work. Butter and sugar. Place the bananas. Enter. There you go, that's Banana Foster. I'm not going to buy it at this point, maybe next time. My active menu doesn't have menu rot yet, but I need to change the special. So we'll change the special for chicken because it's worth some money. I'll leave the sushi on there for a second day. No particular reason, it just seemed why not. And after this day, we'll either do some upgrades or buy the lobster and do an upgrade or an upgrade, depending how much money I've got. Because that way I can knock one of the other things off the checklist, and then I will probably do one more video before I slow down and space these videos out a bit further. And as you can tell, due to the high buzz this restaurant currently seems to have, what was normally the quiet period between 9 and 10 suddenly got very busy. And that's the joy of buzz. Again, you're going to make a lot more money, but you're going to spend a lot more time being busy. Which is, again, one of the reasons I prefer the simple food. Because if I was trying to be this busy and doing burgers or nachos, or which a suit which I don't actually have yet, then I would imagine I would fail pretty fast. Again, there are people that can do this game far better than I can, and remembering this is a standard difficulty, or normal if you prefer, and you've seen how close I've come to failing on a number of occasions. Hang on, just let me get through this. 4, 6. Right, get back under control. Yeah, there is an extreme difficulty, of which there's actually a Steam achievement that I don't have, that's if you survive a rush hour at extreme difficulty, and I'm not sure what they mean by the definition of survive. I assume complete it without screwing up, but I could be wrong about that. I don't even want to imagine what extreme difficulty could be like if I had something like nachos on the menu. It's hard enough with the simple food at something like a 4-star restaurant is hard enough. This is, at this point, okay for me. But, as you can see, I think the rush hour's over. And yet, I'm still got all 6 prep stations on the go. So I imagine this is going to be a very profitable day. However, I think I'm definitely going to need a break when this day is over, because it's not exactly relaxing and easy. It's not end of the world speed, but it's certainly harder than it was for the last level. 2E, 2 roe, 2T, and 2 tuna. Oh, need to do that chore, and that chore, and then do this sushi, that coffee, that coffee. Two E, 2R, 2T, 2U. Oh, I think I've caught back up again just in time for the rush hour to start. Oh great, and if I thumbs up that, I've now got a 95% buzz restaurant, so I imagine I'm going to be very busy for the rest of this day. Okay, it's under control. That's something. Assuming I don't mess up the... Oh, need to do that. Yep, back under control. Oh. Oh, I had a brain fart there and was starting pressing arrow keys trying to fill in the salad. As though it was a beer, which was wrong, silly, and obviously this is taking more thought than most days do. Oh good, that rush hour's over. Oh, I forgot to sanitize my hands. 3, then 6. It's not so much stressful as just unrelenting. It's still 9 o'clock and pretty much all prep stations are constantly in use. Whereas previously I was getting maybe 2 orders at a time at this time of the day. It's just unrelenting. 2E, 3R, 2 T's and a tuna. 3 Thousand Island cheese, bacon, onions and greens. And number 5's done. And that's the end of the day. Ah, that was harder work than I expected. I guess I only got $819, served 83 customers today, and $52 in tips. But managed to do a perfect day, even though that was rather more challenging than I was expecting. I've got 2,600 plus a perfect day as a new catering job. Didn't I have a bet? Maybe I didn't. Everyone knows how the lever on the soft serve machine lever sometimes gets stuck down. I didn't need the second lever, right? Does anybody know how to fix it? And could they come to the kitchen immediately? Okay. Weather's going to be bad. Menu rot is occurring. Melanie wants to date. I love burgers. Juicy, delicious hamburgers. If you're serving burgers today, I'd love to stop by today. Excessive word of the word today here, and give them a whirl. Hope we can make this happen, Melanie. If you want to date this person, please click below. If not, ignore this email. Another person will email you in the future. Again, there's another Steam achievement for if you date everybody to send you a email. I haven't got it. I haven't dated these people. Do I want to do hamburgers? Do I want that stress in my life? Well, the buzz is only up to 37 at the moment. I'll probably get that higher, but I'll accept a date. The random bet is pizza and steak, which I could do. I've also got to have hamburgers on the menu, and I've got active menu, so I'll come back to that in a second. So I got to have hamburgers, but I don't want them in the special slot because I don't like them. I will put that in the special slot. We'll take ice cream off and put pizzas back on. So pizza and steak and hamburgers for the date. Accept today's bet. 602 I can make out of that. Won't kill me if I make it or don't make it. I don't want to start that. Right. So my buzz is now up to 47 rather than 90% I was running yesterday, which is nice. And while I'm here, I'm going to upgrade the salad. No, I'm not. No, because I want to buy the lobster, but I need to do the day with the foods I've already put on it for the bet and the date. So I'll save the money, probably upgrade the salad and something else, possibly the nachos, because I'm never going to use them again if I can avoid it, next time or after the next day, and then buy the lobster for tomorrow's menu. So anyway, that was day 40 and 41. Oh, there's an extra event. Almost forgot that. What's the catering event? Layered goodies. Great. Lasagna and burgers. Two things I don't like doing at the same time. Oh goody. Well, that I may do after day 42, before day 43. I might. Or I might do it at the end of day 43, depending how stressful day 42 is. But that's it for this video. As always, I hope you're having fun with what you're doing. If not, I hope someone's paying you for it. And if that's not happening, stop doing it. Maybe see you next time. Bye.